Good afternoon, everyone, or I should say very late good morning. We are remote. We are talking to you live from very chilly Columbus, Ohio, 36 degrees here this morning. So real culture shock from about 81 degrees over in Tampa. But what we're going to do today, I thought I'd like to go over, since the DJI Mini 3 has gotten released, go over the differences between the DJI Mini 3 and the DJI Mini 3 Pro and help you to make a great buying decision. I know there's a lot out there. First of all, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to look at the differences that are noted out on DJI's website. So let me go ahead and get that started here. Okay. All right. Now, this list here, now in the middle is a Mini 2. So if you can work with me here, we're looking at Mini 3, Mini 3 Pro. The weight is the same, 249 grams. The flight time is a little better on the Mini 3. It's 38 to 51 minutes with the optional battery. On the Mini 3 Pro, it's 34 to 47 minutes, and that is no doubt due to weight, okay? The sensor is the same. However, as far as still pictures are concerned, you're able to only get a 12 megapixel picture versus a 48 megapixel picture on the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Now, for video, you can shoot up to 4K, 30 frames per second, and on the Mini 3 Pro, you can do 4K, 60 frames per second. You can see a lot of the other things are similar. It does have vertical shooting. Now, you do have quick shots and panorama on the Mini 3. However, on the Mini 3 Pro, it also adds time-lapse, master shots, and focus track. Now, here's a big one, and I'm going to be pulling these up in slides here in a minute. It has DJI OcuSync 2 for the DJI Mini 3 and DJI OcuSync 3 for the Mini 3 Pro, up to 10 kilometers for the DJI Mini 3 at 720p, 30 frames per second video transmission. Now, for the Mini 3 Pro, it's up to 12 kilometers, 1080p, 30 frames per second video transmission. And of course, obstacle avoidance, there's downward obstacle avoidance, of course. And now on the Mini 3 Pro, there's forward, backward, downward obstacle sensing, APAS 4.0. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead, and what I thought I'd like to do now is go ahead and I'm going to show you some slides. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this here. Now, let me go ahead and I'm going to kind of move things here. Okay. I'm going to share the screen. Okay, DJI Mini 3 versus DJI Mini 3 Pro differences. The camera, again, the Mini 3 has 12 megapixel pictures. The Mini 3 Pro has 48 megapixel pictures. The Mini 3 has 100 megabits per second video frame rate. The Mini 3 Pro has 150 megabits per second video frame rate. Now, on the camera for the Mini 3, again, it's a 4K 30 frames per second. And on the Mini 3 Pro, it's 4K 60 frames per second. Now, the Mini 3 does not support H.265 codec, and the Mini 3 Pro does support H.265 codec. And again, that's for people who are very interested in being able to edit videos. Now, the transmission system and range, again, the Mini 3 has OcuSync 2, and the Mini 3 Pro has OcuSync 3. The Mini 3 has a 10-kilometer range. The Mini 3 Pro has a 12-kilometer range. Now, the Mini 3, again, it's 720p, 30 frames per second video transmission, and the Mini 3 Pro is 1080p, 30 frames per second video transmission. Now, here, obstacle avoidance, again, on the Mini 3, it's downward obstacle sensing, and on the Mini 3 Pro, it's forward, backward, downward obstacle sensing, and it has APAS 4.0, which works very well. Now, 10-bit video footage. The Mini 3 does not have this. The Mini 3 Pro does. Now, the Mini 3 Pro has the ability to record 10-bit footage with a flat D-Cinelite video profile. With 8-bit color, RGB is confined to 256 levels per channel, while with 10-bit color, and I'm sorry, it's significantly more, and that's on that. It's hot. My window. Let me see. I move that. It gives you 1024. I'm sorry about that. And then here now, finally, the price. Now, what I did was I compared the DJI Mini 3 with the DJI RC, and what I'm doing is I'm comparing equal drones here. The DJI Mini 3 with the DJI RC is $699. The DJI Mini 3 Pro with the DJI RC is $909. The price difference is $210. Okay. Now, for everything that you see here with all of this and with everything you take into consideration and looking at the differences, for only $210, you get a significantly better drone. You get things like master shots, which I know I have found to be very useful, very helpful, and very practical. You can also shoot master shots in vertical mode, which is outstanding. DJI recently added that firmware update, and you can check out one of my latest videos that I did do on that. Now, vertical shooting is getting to be very popular here, and I know a lot of drone reviewers, they really don't really prefer the vertical shooting, but for me, I found it very interesting and I found it very useful. I know, it's as far as apps are concerned, TikTok, which I don't use, but Instagram, which I do use, and Facebook stories and realtors have used this very well. So that is something that you need to keep in consideration. So all told, my recommendation is to get the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Only $210 more. You get a significantly better drone. The DJI OcuSync 3 versus DJI OcuSync 2, there's no contest there, okay? OcuSync 3, it has a greater transmission range. There's more antennas to be able to pick up the signal as well. And also you're looking at 720p versus 1080p, and it does make a difference in terms of your resolution. So, as far as everything is concerned, again, my recommendation is to go ahead and get the DJI Mini 3 Pro. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to give a quick shout out to some people. I know Johnny's here. Welcome, Johnny. Drone Shots is here. Glad you guys have joined us. Oh, and as far as Baby Watch is concerned, we're still on Baby Watch here. My daughter is scheduled to go to the hospital tomorrow to be induced. So, we're crossing our fingers and we're saying a lot of prayers. And if you could keep her in your thoughts and prayers, because she's also has a pretty good head cold at this time as well, we would all greatly appreciate that. And also on another side note, Valerie and I are enjoying some extra time with our beautiful Eliana. We're having a great time. So again, guys, I wanted to do this to get this comparison out there, to be able for you to be able to take a look at it on paper and see what the differences are. And you can tell, when it all adds up and the value for the dollar that you get, the DJI Mini 3 Pro is definitely the way to go. $210 more. And that's easily affordable. And again, if you purchase it like this, it's under $1,000, which is great. Now, tomorrow night, be sure to watch. We're going to have a very special replay on tomorrow night. I'm going to be putting on the DJI Mavic 3 release party, and also the DJI Mini 3 Pro release party. They're going to be back to back. So they will be on in place of Rotor Talk Live tomorrow night. And again, these are rebroadcasts. So be sure to watch them. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time with the DJI Mavic 3. Marcus and Ron and a lot of people were down in Austin for Spin Up at the time. And we had a look in to Spin Up. And I think Ron and Marcus came on and several others. We had a lot of fun. And Johnny was there with me, and Matt was on the road, so we had some good time there. And then with the Mavic, with the Mini 3 Pro, we had the whole crew on. I think Johnny was on as well. I think Ray was probably there. A lot of fun. Take a look at these because flying drones is fun, and that's one of the things I know a lot of you guys really enjoy. That's one of the things that I enjoy as well too. Well, again, as always, remember, guys, it's a great day to fly. Take care, everybody, and have a great day.